Do you need to have things just right in order to be able to let go and relax into a sexual encounter? Have you ever found yourself losing an orgasm all of a sudden, or getting stuck in your head and not being able to come down and just enjoy what's going on in your body? If so, you may have the Sensual Erotic Blueprint. Hi, I'm Caitlin V. I am a certified erotic blueprint coach, and the erotic blueprints were created by my coach and mentor, Jaiya, in order to help you have the most passionate, most fulfilling sex ever, and what turns you on and off and your partner on and off, so that you can find ways to truly create fulfillment and long-lasting passion in the bedroom. There are 5 erotic blueprints, and I've broken them down in other videos. This video is all about the Sensual Blueprint. And the Sensual Blueprint is someone who gets off and gets aroused in all 5 of their senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. And they can really experience deep amounts of pleasure in each of those senses. So for example, touch, this is a super sensual robe that I'm wearing. It is velvety and smooth and supple, and it's also really beautiful. As you can see, it's purple, and this is very sensual. Having scents and scented candles and loving to take long baths and have long massages and lots of physical contact with your lover may let you know that your lover has the Sensual Blueprint. So a lot of their superpowers are that everything can be orgasmic to a sensual. Like if you've ever bitten into a piece of tiramisu or your favorite dessert or your favorite fruit and just went, that is a sensual experience, and I can just about guarantee you that if you have anyone in your life who moans while they eat, that person has some Sensual Blueprint going on. Their other superpower is that they can last in sustained pleasure for a really long time. I include myself in this group. I'm a pretty sensual person, and I can stay in the bathtub and then get massages, and then we can make love, and then we can go back and do more massages, and then we could I could spend a whole day just enjoying pleasure in all 5 of my senses. Now, one of the shadow sides to this blueprint is that if the pillows or if the room or if the body or anything, the music isn't just right, they can get in their head, they can get stuck, they can get turned off, they can become unaroused, they can disconnect. So you may be making love with your partner and then a song comes on that they don't like, and they totally break the connection between you two to change the song. That is part of the sensual shadow. That's someone who kind of gets stuck in their head or gets distracted by the sensory aspect of a sexual encounter. I've also seen some of my clients with the Sensual Blueprint need to be super scrubbed or showered or cleaned. They have a little bit of shame around any natural body odor or body smells. Again, no shame, just some of the ways that you might know that you or your lover actually are gifted with this blueprint. And then finally, like I alluded to earlier, some sensuals lose orgasm. They'll get really close to having an orgasm, and then they get in their head or something else distracts them, and then boop, the orgasm is just suddenly missing. It dissolved into the ether. And the way to prevent that from happening is just by being really intentional about using more intense stimulation at that moment. More on that in just a second. One of the ways that you can please your sensual lover is by touching them with a full-handed touch. See how as I touch my own arm, I'm wrapping my fingers, I'm coming into full contact. There's no part of my hand that is not making contact with my arm. And then giving them some squeezes or maybe some massage-like touch. This is one of the best ways to think about the Sexual Blueprint and really embody the Sensual Blueprint. Other things that you can do for your sensual lover are clean up the place, make sure that everything looks and smells and tastes and is beautiful. Take them on a sensual feast, feed each other chocolate-covered strawberries, and really get into smelling the strawberries, touching them on your lips, allowing that to be an experience for all of your senses. Your sensual lover will appreciate it. And if they have trouble getting out of their head, come up with ways to help them get back into their body. And usually the best way to do that is by using the body itself. So they might get back into the body with some firm squeezes, or you putting some weight on them as if you were a human weighted blanket during a sexual encounter, or maybe doing some spanking if they're into spanking, because again, it can help them to get out of their head and back into their body. body. This is literally the teeny tiniest bit of information that I could possibly share with you on the Sensual Blueprint. There is a treasure trove of information that's going to make you a better lover and help you to have better and more fulfilling sex, whether you are sensual, your partner is sensual, or neither of you has discovered your sensual side, but you want to be able to play with all of the tools in the toolbox, or color with all of the crayons in the crayon box, or paint with all the colors of the wind. I am Caitlin V, and if you'd like more information on this or any other erotic blueprint, go ahead and take the quiz in the description from Jaiya. That will let you know what blueprint you have. And if you want my help applying this to your life, check out the link below to apply for coaching with me and my team. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you here next week.